Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum.
Greetings. At first glance, isn't life such an irony? Birth is a happy occasion for us, and yet every birth leads to the certainty of death. Between these two phenomena, we live a life surrounded by misery, death, illness, old age, disasters, and so on. The Buddha confirms this irony. In fact, it is the question and realization of life as suffering which prompted him to start his journey in search for the truth. By practicing the middle path, he attained enlightenment and shared this wisdom to the world. More than comprehending the meaning of suffering, the Buddha understood and overcame its source. Like himself, Buddha encourages us to question. He does not teach us to accept the problems of the world passively. We are not to attribute all good and evil to one supernatural, and as rational beings, we are not to accept things with blind faith. With doubt comes enlightenment. Without doubt, there will be no enlightenment. It is in questioning that we find the truth, as Buddha himself found the answer to the question of suffering. According to the Buddha, there is a cause for everything. What then is the cause of suffering? Suffering arises because of human desires, greed, selfishness, attachments to worldly materials, and the failure of people to realize that all is but temporal. In short, suffering arises because we allow ourselves to cling on to the very things that drag us to it. When we attach ourselves to material wealth, aren't we in constant fear of being robbed? Aren't we preoccupied with thoughts of where to keep it and how to increase it? Precisely. This fear and worry is causing us to suffer. We have often heard that life is but a dream, a bubble, like magic, here now, gone tomorrow. If we understand that nothing is permanent, that you and I and everything else is temporary, we will free ourselves from this pain, and this understanding of the law of change will propel us to begin our path to better grasp the fundamental realities that govern our cosmos. The law of cause and effect guides the law of change further. Who you are and what you are is a product of all your past thoughts, deeds, and actions. As our song goes, there is a reason behind your birth. So also, there is a reason for all that is. You are not listening to this speech by